Well, folks, this is not good. Yes, we've been better with Jimmy Butler. We've been one of the best teams with Jimmy Butler. But losing to the 76ers when Himmy Buckets isn't playing is embarrassing. That rub, that magic that Jimmy brings to the team, we can't do it against a team with no Joel Embiid. You give up 44 points to Grimes, a career high, his best game probably ever in his life. Disappointing. Embarrassing. We have to be better than that. What did I say on the last video? You have to beat the teams you need to beat. You have to win some games around teams who are level with you. Teams above you steal some games. Well, this is a game the Warriors needed to win. We had just moved into the 6th seed in the playoffs. Now you've dropped back into the play-in because you lose to a team that is playing for nothing. Jimmy Butler is our X factor. He did not play because of back spasms. Shouldn't be a long-term issue. They're on a road trip, a lot of games in a short amount of days. However, this hurts. There's one thing that happened we're going to break down that was pretty cool to see. We'll show you the video, have some sound from it. But also, we got to talk about just how pitiful the Warriors played because without Jimmy Butler, this team obviously is still back to its roots of being a sub-500 team. Randy Silver, Warriors Digest, thank you for being here with us. Please join the fandom if you're not subscribed. Only 30% of the people watching are. We're below 600 away from 10,000. Triple digits. Excuse me. 5 digits. Please help us get there. Hit that smash button for the subscribe and join the fandom. Comment, subscribe, live streams, everything in between. So, folks, let's start with the video of the day making rounds on social media. In case you haven't seen it, Steph Curry with his first dunk since 2018. Steal by Buddy Hield. Fast break. Curry up front. Yes, sir. Let's go. Love to see it. And he was yelling at the bench right there. We'll show it one more time. Nobody around. Again, he's 6'4". He can do this more often than he wants. I'd give him like a 6, maybe a 5. Tell me your thoughts. But look at Stackhouse jumping up and everything, pointing at him, loving it. You know why he did that? Which is where we're going to break down the sound right here is they talked about this pregame.
Of course I do. 6 years ago at home. Right wing, the right corner, no back cut. I think it was a pass from KD.
6 years pass in Chase or Oracle?
I was at Oracle. I never dunked at Chase. How about that? How about that?
Why'd you decide to dunk tonight? I mean, typically you'd lay that in.
I've been feeling pretty good. I've been dealing with some knee stuff all year, and you want to take advantage of a cherry pick opportunity. That would probably be my last dunk, though.
Of your career or of the year?
I'm calling it right now. That was the last one you're going to see.
Who'd you point at on the bench?
Ironically, this morning at shoot-around, Stackhouse said he wanted to see a dunk. He hadn't said that all year, and I haven't heard that in years, and it happened tonight. It's kind of funny.
I thought you were pointing at Stackhouse. It seemed random.
Yeah, it was a very random comment this morning, and the fact that it happened is hilarious.
Very random. But what's not random is the Warriors losing without Jimmy Butler. Look at this, folks. When Steph played, plus 12, the rest of the team minus 19, the non-Curry minutes we always talk about. Grimes, 44 points, 5-game winning streak, over. Half a game behind the Clippers. So what we have to look at is the players who played. So who started in front instead of Butler? Quinten Post. He got up 15 shots, 16 points, 4 of 9 from 3. But really, the hard issue, Moody, minus 10, Podziemski, minus 16. We've seen them be unlocked with Jimmy Butler in the way they played. Both shot the ball very poorly. Moody played 38 minutes. You remember when he was only getting 4 to 8 minutes a game early in the season? That's flipped. Not the performance, though. Curry, 29 points, continuing his hot streak from the game. He put 56 on the Magic. Was there. Defense, the bench-wise, Looney, 10 points, more than he normally gets, only 4 rebounds. Santos, 14, a nice play by him. He's been a great revelation this summer, this season. Gary Payton with 15 as well. Hield with 6, 0 of 6 from 3. That hurts. Now, again, have to point out credit. Quentin Grimes, 44 points, 6 of 9 from 3, 18 of 24 from the field. All-time performance by him in the presence of greatness. With Butler not playing, 15 of 19 from the free throw line. Not terrible, but still below where they've been since Butler came. And again, no Embiid. You look at the game cast, we go to my favorite chart, folks. This is what hurts. Is we really were never winning this game. Again, you can see pretty much down 10 or some variation of like 6 to 10 throughout double digits, maybe up to 15. And the Warriors, give them credit. Fourth quarter, were able to pull away, but never took the lead. You can see here, down 4, down 2, tied, and then Philadelphia pulled away and got the win. But beyond right here, Warriors never were really leading this game from what we can see, and I can remember the morning after. And that takes you to the standings where every game counts when the West is so close. 10 to 6, all within a game of each other. One game you could be in the playoffs, one game you could be in the play-in. The good thing is we're pulling away from the Suns in 11th place, so the threat of falling out is getting a little bit farther. But the Suns with KD and Booker, Beal, those guys can make it happen. Portland, they're hanging, but don't see anything happening there. But really, it's these games right here, and when you're playing the 76ers, who are not in the playoff spot, 2.5 out, and they don't have Embiid, and they were 0-8, 0-10, and you lose to the Warriors, and you beat the Warriors lose to the 76ers, it's not good. Not good whatsoever. And that's why the loss to the 76ers proves Jimmy Butler's $121 million deal was worth it. Was worth it and was needed. And this is something that we've talked about on this channel. I was the first one to say hands up. Like, I was not the biggest fan of the trade or the idea of the trade. But as it's come through, I understand why it happened, why it was needed. And it was something that has made this team better. 6-1 when Jimmy plays. Since the trade, I guess we're now 6-2. Moving up the standings. But if Jimmy is hurt, Jimmy can't play a couple games, are we going to regress back to the old self? Or are we going to play the way that Jimmy brand of ball comes? And right now, we did not do that. We go to Charlotte, and then you have the Knicks in Brooklyn to end this stand. Needs to be a big game for the Warriors in Charlotte. Make it a bounce back. Good teams do not lose 2 games in a row, folks. Good teams do not lose 2 games in a row. So that's what's going to matter most. Let me, again, pull up the schedule before we bounce. Golden State. Schedule. At Charlotte on Monday. At the Knicks back-to-back. Hopefully Curry can get both in. Easy game against Charlotte. Brooklyn. Then you're at home against Detroit, Portland, Kings, Knicks, Denver, Milwaukee, Toronto. Going to be a tough schedule, but the Warriors can do it. That's why you need to win these games against a team like Philly and not give up a game, especially when you're this close in the standings. Comment your thoughts, subscribe. Please help us get to 10,000. We appreciate it. See you soon.